Wow, we just witnessed the craziest game ever in Champions League history, guys. Wow, that was madness, guys. Benfica, Barcelona, hats off to you both. What a game. That was madness tonight in Lisbon, guys. That game was an absolute blockbuster, guys. From beginning to the end of the game, it was non-stop action football, and it feels so good to come out of this with the win, because who would have believed that Barca would have even ended up winning this one? At 68 minutes, we were losing by 4 goals to 2. It just seemed like tonight was a night of ill luck, because we were playing so well after we got that equalizer in the first half, but suddenly everything just unraveled so quickly, guys. It was a tough night at first, but eventually the tough nights are where champions are made. And what a performance from the boys tonight, guys. They showed incredible character, guys. The team showed immense character to recover from all the goals that were conceded to end up winning this one. This was one for the ages, guys. What a night, guys. What a win. Vamos! Vamos, Barca! So now, with the win tonight in Lisbon against Benfica, we have not just successfully avenged the defeat in the group stage in 2022, when we were beaten 3-0 and eliminated, leaving the Champions League in the group stages. Guys, we have also secured our qualification to the round of 16, joining the likes of Liverpool and other teams that have qualified tonight as well in the round of 16, guys. Since that first game opening night defeat against Monaco, we have won 6 consecutive Champions League games now, and what a run of form it has been. Barca have clearly saved their best football for the Champions League now, and it is easy to see why, because a lot of teams in Europe are coming out to play, unlike what we saw from the likes of Getafe in La Liga just recently on Saturday. We all saw the game plan that Bodalas and his boys came with. That is not what we are used to in the Champions League. And when the game is this open, bro, good luck stopping this Barcelona side, bro, because we are deadly, we are clinical, and we can win the games when it is finely poised, when it is balanced. Barca are most likely to nick it, and that's exactly what has happened tonight. It was not the best of starts for us, to be honest, guys. But quickly, before I go into the start of the game, the big team news for us tonight was the inclusion of Szczesny in goal ahead of Iñaki Peña. Before tonight, we were hearing some rumors and whispers that Flick has decided to go with Peña for the La Liga games and Szczesny for the Champions League game, similar to what Luis Enrique did in the treble-winning season with Claudio Bravo and Marc-Andre ter Stegen. And the rumors proved to be kind of true tonight, because Szczesny actually started the game. And in that start of the game, Benfica could have scored twice, bro. Their start was that good, but Barca being Barca, just like we recovered against Madrid in the Super Cup final, we recovered again and found our way back into the game, scoring from that Lewandowski penalty. But after then, it went downhill again. Szczesny, on his first start in the Champions League for Barca, it was a disaster, guys. There's no other way to put it. Szczesny impressed in the other games he has played. Apart from that red card against Madrid, Szczesny has been solid. But this performance tonight, let's not paint it any other way than the disaster that it was. Because after giving away the second goal to Benfica, he also considered a penalty before halftime and made us to go into the break 3-1 deficit. We were losing 3-1 at the break. But this Flick side is something special, bro. This Barca side under Flick is really, really something special, bro, because the second half was total domination, guys. From the beginning of the second half to the end of the game, even though there were setbacks along the line, we were able to cope beautifully. In the second half, we were able to pull one back through that fluke of a goal. I think Raphinha didn't even know so much about that goal. Tonight was just a night whereby the goalkeepers, the defenses, they were just all over the place, to be honest, guys. And it's normal when two attacking teams come head to head, and that is exactly what we have seen tonight. Barca, a lot of mistakes. Benfica, some mistakes as well. Some good attacking play. But overall, a thrilling game of football, and one that Rest in peace to all those who missed this game, guys. That was a masterpiece, a Champions League classic for the ages, and Barca have stolen it. Because after the Raphinha goal, immediately there was another setback for us, an own goal conceded by Araujo. And to be honest, that was a very avoidable own goal. I don't understand why Araujo had to put the ball in the back of his own net, but to be fair, that should have been avoided. That's just the fact. It should have been avoided. And that made it 4-2 to Benfica again, and we had to start the comeback all over again. And guys, let's not underestimate the magnitude of what Barca has done tonight, because it was not an easy situation at all. It was a hostile environment in the Benfica stadium. Benfica had a full house with the Portuguese fans. It was a party atmosphere for them. It felt like they had already won the game at that point, and it was raining heavily, guys. So you can tell that the conditions were difficult for Barca, but this Barca side, bro, we just don't know when to stop. We don't know when we are beaten. That's what we have shown against the biggest sides, and Benfica is one of the biggest sides in Europe. That's facts, bro. Benfica is actually up there with the biggest of sides in Europe. That's facts. But this Barca team, we found a way. We found our way. There was a second penalty for Lewandowski after Lamine Yamal was fouled, and Lewandowski slotted it home masterfully. And I want to praise Lewandowski tonight, guys. His penalties today, they were just perfect, bro. In the first one, you saw the run-up, the famous run-up that Lewandowski always employs, but he slotted it home with conviction, and it was a decisive finish from Lewandowski. At no point with either of the two penalties would you fear or think that Lewandowski was going to miss it. He was never going to miss any of those penalties, and they were both confident finishes and helped Barca, gave us a fighting chance of standing a chance of winning this game in the dying minutes. And that's what we did, because before that late winner from Raphinha, thank God for Pedri, bro. Pedri is just a blessing from heaven. This guy is a treasure, and we must protect him, guys. Pedri, at this point, Pedri is actually the best midfielder in the world, bro. I don't care what anybody says about it. Pedri is the best midfielder in the world right now, bro. That's facts, bro. Because that was a pitch of an assist to make it 4-4. Short corner played, Raphinha to Pedri. Pedri walked his way close to the edge of the 18, and he curved a beautiful cross onto the head, invitingly the head of substitute Eric Garcia for 4-4. And at that point, it was anybody's game, because it was a game between two teams that were willing to go at each other, and Barca stole it in the end. First, Benfica had a free kick. Barca were the ones defending, but quickly, like we have come to see a lot in this Hansi Flick side, Barca are a team that can be very devastating on the counter-attack, and yet again tonight it proved to be the case, because brilliant ball to Raphinha, he ran into space, and Raphinha, bro, what composure, what a finish. Raphinha was clutch, bro. Last minute chance, and he kept his cool in between two Benfica defenders, and he slotted it home masterfully for pandemonium in the stadium, guys. Madness, absolute madness, and we stole it right at the death. Benfica had their protest, of course. They were trying to say there was a foul in the build-up, blah blah, but the referee wasn't having none of that. And to be honest, guys, we totally deserve this win tonight. It was a very crucial win in the most difficult situations as well. We had to suffer and survive adversity in this game, and that is another stage of growth for this team, because we have been faced with a difficult challenge tonight, and we have overcome it. We have passed this test with flying colors, because we are going to certainly meet a lot of games like this as we continue in the Champions League, and we are in the next round. Of course, the next step now is to see if we can finish at the top of the Champions League table, because Liverpool, who are currently top, they have won all games, all 7 games in the Champions League, bro. That's wild. They have won all, and they are still top of the table. Barca are second on the table, but we have both qualified for the round of 16. But we have the final homework in the next match day against Atalanta. When we go to Bergamo, we stand a chance to top the Champions League group if Liverpool loses their game as well. But let's see how that goes. For tonight, the most important thing was the victory in this madness of a game. One of the craziest games the Champions League has ever seen. Barca has ended up victorious tonight. And credit to the guys, not for once did they let their heads down. Even in the midst of adversity, Barca kept pushing, and we have shown incredible character and fighting spirit. The mentality has been top-notch tonight, guys, and I'm super impressed. It seems like this could actually be one of those seasons whereby we stand a better chance of winning the Champions League than winning the La Liga, because we know all about how poor our results have been in La Liga. But tonight, it has been an awesome night, guys. So much joy tonight across the coolership, all the coolers around the world, guys. And congratulations to all of you. Congratulations to the team. Congratulations to Hansi Flick. The substitutions he made also played a part. Fermin Lopez was brilliant when he came on. He was brilliant. He was one of the players that didn't know that we were losing that game. He never accepted defeat in that game, and he kept pushing as well. And I like the fact that he had to substitute Balde and Kude at some point, because they were the ones manning the flanks, guys. And of course, they were tired and we were chasing the game. So there was no point keeping them on the pitch. And Hansi Flick has gotten this one right yet again, guys. Congratulations to all coolers around the world. What a night Barca has won this madness of a game in Lisbon. And hopefully I'll see you on the next video. But until next time, as always, Visca El Barça. Adios.